Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I'm here to do a reading for Scorpio in all placements, and it's general. So remember that, yeah, it's general. So take what resonates. And if it doesn't, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They are all timeless and all placements. Okay, getting on track here. Wow, that was crazy. A little brain fart. Um, I'm doing a new thing. Maybe that's why. I'm just like, here we go. I'm learning how to read cards in reverse, and it's been interesting so far. So bear with me, brace yourself. There's been a little bit of tough love here and there. Um, but I feel like I want to do this because it helps to just give more detail to the readings. But because I'm learning, I'm a little bit slower and I'm reading from the book and all the things. So anyway, Jojo made it. Thanks so much for being here. And thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I really, really appreciate it. And I hadn't thought about it until this moment. I think I'm going to use my Tarot of Transcendence deck to begin. I'm going to make this super simple, past, present, future. And the Aries is here too. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining. All right. So, what happened in the past? Page of Cups in reverse. In the present, we have the King of Swords in reverse. Uh-oh. And in the future, we have Judgment. Dun, dun, dun. That can be Scorpio, also Libra. King of Swords, that's air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So, interesting. Page of Cups in reverse. What is this? What is the Page of Cups in reverse? Fear of intimacy, insensitivity, and emotional distance. So either you're feeling this way or someone's feeling this way about you. There's a disconnect or disconnection that happened between you and another person, or it could just be how you're feeling because of where you're at in your life. Um, I don't know. The insensitivity part makes me think that usually that comes from a place of, it's kind of misguided protection, self-protection in a way. It can also be where you're dealing with somebody who you've just had enough and you're like, okay, I can't give anymore. Um I've had it up to here kind of thing, and I'm not doing this. And so it can come across as insensitivity when really you're just like, I'm drained. I feel like I've given more than my share, and I'm done. And creating emotional distance. But the fear of intimacy part, it's like something's happened that has caused you or another person to feel feel fear of opening up and being vulnerable ultimately. So the King of Swords in protection, or I say protection because Colette Baron Reed, in her decks, she calls it protection in reverse. I'm gonna get this eventually. In reverse, the King of Swords, um, overly analytical, abuse of power, confusion, and rash action. And also being really like, this can be a really mean spirited energy. Um, and I guess that kind of comes across with abuse of power. Um, so because of this could I'm going to clarify all this, but this could be what you were experiencing or what you are experiencing because of your fear of intimacy based on what's happened, or it could be a reaction to how somebody else is acting, confused, taking rash action, not thinking things through. King of Swords upright is very logical, very rational, has his lists. And I say his because it's a king. Anybody can embody this energy, but it can also be, yeah, overly analytical, um, second guessing. So we'll find out. And then judgment, yeah. There's a reckoning coming. So let me see. Let me clarify with the light seers. Ooh, Redbeard made it. Hello. Thanks for joining. And King of Cups is here too. Hello. Oh man, I feel a sneeze coming on. I don't want to sneeze. It's going to cause some serious oh man. Yeah, it's going to happen. Nicely, I came prepared. I'm fighting a cold, so yeah, it sucks. It's that time of year. Here we go. Okay, so clarifying the Page of Cups in reverse, in the past. Rest Mojo is here too. Yay! We have the King of Swords. Sorry, Knight of Swords in reverse, and the King of Wands. Again, we have air signs here: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and fire signs. Um, come on, brain, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So Knight of Swords in reverse. What is that? I will get these eventually. I promise. It just might take me a minute. Tempered, diplomacy, hesitation, self-doubt, obedient follower. So maybe you were dealing with someone who had fire in their chart. Trying to be diplomatic. King of Wands, I always say he's my hell yes guy. It's not a hell yes, it's a no. Maybe even a hell no. um King of Wands is a very powerful energy. It's someone who knows what they want and they're going to do everything in their power to get what they want. I like that it's in the upright because it's not like someone was trying to get one over on you, or if you're embodying this energy, um y- you're not trying to like mess with anyone or play them in any way, but it is a very powerful energy. And so it feels like either you were being diplomatic or someone was trying to be diplomatic with you around some kind of strong desire, some kind of action being taken towards it. It could potentially be a love connection, a love situation. Doesn't have to be, but with the Page of Cups here and fear of intimacy, it's like trying to work with someone who's like, let's say it is a romantic situation where someone's like, I see you, I'm super attracted to you, I want to make you mine. And you're like, because of like fear of intimacy, you're like, oh, like I don't want to hurt their feelings, or I don't want to rock the boat. But also, and you could be very attracted to this person. I mean, this person is very charismatic, highly attractive to a lot of people. And it could be the kind of thing where it's like hesitating because it's like, well, what are their motives? Do they have ulterior motives? And there's this fear. There's this holding back. Um self-doubt. Um and if that's your energy, it could just be that you're holding yourself back from what you want to do, from what you know really lights you up and gives you, makes you feel inspired because of some kind of fear. Um Emotional fear of being hurt. Um sorry. Page of cup, yeah, insensitivity, emotional distance. Holding back from either you holding back from something you really want or some holding back from somebody or they're doing this to you. Were. Because that was in the recent past. And everyone's on a different timeline. So this could be your current situation. Anyway. Um, so the King of Swords in reverse in the present is clarified by justice. We have Libra again. And the Seven of Swords. Oh gosh. Okay. This this feels like things coming into balance that were out of balance before because of seeing something clearly. Something being revealed. Someone was not being honest. Maybe that's why there was this self-doubt. Maybe intuitively you knew that something was amiss here, or somebody, maybe they came forward real fast, and then, I mean, it's not the knight, it is the king of wands. The knight of wands is the guy who comes in charging real fast and then disappears just as quickly. This guy is more reliable for sure. But if they have any kind of, I don't know, with the knight of swords. Yeah, but it's in reverse. So anyway, play it as it fits. You knew your story best. Ultimately, there was something was revealed here. Somebody who had not been honest. There was some kind of karmic retribution. I feel like we'll say that you got your justice because a light was shined on something that someone was up to. Someone was trying to get away from something. You saw it. Probably intuitively you knew. Scorpios, um, people with a lot of Scorpio in their chart do have a very strong intuition, strong spidey senses. And this King of Swords in reverse is like you got your justice, you saw the truth, and someone acted in what's the word, like incensed, like how dare you catch me in the act of trying to be sneaky. I mean, this could also be where you snuck away, where this you were in a place of self-protection. That's that's what brought you the balance you were needing because of how somebody was showing up. That justice card really speaks to me of balance being brought into this situation, but it it threw somebody out of balance because again, the King of Swords, it's like s- somebody ended up overanalyzing the situation. How did I get caught? What did I do wrong that um Scorpio saw what was up? Or somebody's like, well, I want what I want, and you're not getting away that fast. And I'm gonna try to control this situation. I'm gonna bring my sword down, being very rash, not thinking straight because of somebody not getting what they wanted, not getting their justice, even though this is what's fair and balanced. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so this in the near future we have judgment clarified by the 3 of swords and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Somebody is heartbroken because I'm going to say this is you. You pulled your energy away. You closed your cup. You were like, I'm not comfortable offering my love in this situation. Especially if you dealt with somebody who, they kind of showed up and were, all like charismatic and charming and all the things, and then kind of shut off and disappeared, or it was all about the passion and there wasn't love there. The fear of intimacy thing can, that can cause someone to act like a player ultimately, to run for the hills as soon as they start to feel anything. And I feel like you, because of the coming up, it's like either because you felt the heartbreak and shut yourself off. If this person, if they come back around to apologize, or maybe they will come back around to apologize because they understand now they're heartbroken that you snuck away, or they see that you're heartbroken and you shut yourself off and they're like, "Oh my god, I need to make amends." They're feeling judged. Queen of Cups in reverse. Where is it? Where is it? Emotional enmeshment, self-love, insensitivity to others. So maybe that's what this is that you pulled yourself back. Oh, Kitty's confirming that you pulled yourself back because of feeling heart, or you're going to be pulling yourself back because of some kind of heartbreak, or it's breaking this person's heart that you're now they feel like you're being insensitive, even though they may have been the first one to be like that. And this is you focusing on yourself, healing yourself. And this is coming back around for review. And I guess the question is, will you choose to move forward with this person? Will you choose to give it another go? Or are you going to say, after the shenanigans that happened, I'm focusing on me, I'm moving on. It's probably different for everybody. Every bun. It's good. There's everyone and everybody. um yeah. Yeah. Um, I think ultimately you'll decide what's right for you because you are putting your energy on yourself. And maybe that was a part of the problem in the past is you had put this person ahead of yourself. And now you're bringing it back home and doing what's right, what you know is best for yourself. All right, so I'm gonna pick a card from the Inner Wisdom deck, Wayne Dyer. It's a little bit of advice to close this out. I love this. I love myself, body, mind, and soul. These cards have really been lining up with the readings. When you are at peace with yourself and love yourself, it is virtually impossible to be self destructive. Ha 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 ha. That's right. When you are at peace with yourself and love yourself, it is virtually impossible to be self destructive. You, and that may be what this Page of Pentacles in reverse was in the past. You were being self destructive because you were, what's the term, kowtowing? You were going along with what somebody else was doing, was saying. You weren't listening to your intuition, possibly. And through the heartbreak, or through this process, you gain some kind of justice, which caused someone else heartbreak. But ultimately, you're just like, this is a lesson that I learned fairly regularly with someone who has a fair amount of water in my chart. Um, we're not responsible for other people's emotions. We don't, you know, I think especially people with water in their chart don't, we want to be kind. We want to be nurturing and caring and loving. But at a certain point, it's like, but at what cost? I think it's very common for people to overgive, to give more than they get, to give more than is even comfortable for themselves. And here you are reclaiming your power and deciding to not be self-destructive, which is beautiful. It's beautiful. I love myself, body, mind, and soul. It's awesome. All right. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.